She's jealous for me. Love's like a hurricane.
My name's Trinity, and I am originally from St. Petersburg, Florida. Like a lot of other people, I grew up in church. My mama was a minister, my daddy was a minister, and like every time there was a prayer line, I was pushed into the prayer line to get saved. So probably got saved 100 times, but it didn't really do anything to my heart. It was just something that my parents made me do. I grew up really trying to please others, trying to hang with the crowd, and the crowd was, you know, drinking, the crowd was smoking weed, the crowd was doing this and that, all from high school up through my college years. I became pregnant when I was 17 years old, a freshman in college. I had her when I was 18, and still had not learned my lesson. Still wanted to live my life. I'm 18 years old with a kid. This most of my young adult life, but I always knew in the back of my mind that, I don't know if it's a good way to say it, but like I was meant to be saved. Like it was no other life for me but with Christ. And I was just trying to have my fun until I knew I had to settle down, although that may sound weird, but Christ was always like in the background to me, like he was watching me, and I knew what I was doing was wrong. I knew that, you know, I had a praying mama, so she wasn't playing it. I just kind of lived my life on the sly, you know, just being good in front of my folks and doing what I wanted to do behind their back. It really was not until I moved to Tallahassee in 2008 that I totally surrendered my life to God. I had not been to church for 10 years. I had been out of ministry. My parents had lost their church home, and so, you know, they were the only ministry that I was, you know, church that I was going to, so I hadn't been. And 10 years passed, and I lived in Tampa, and I finally moved to Tallahassee, and I joined the church here that I'm currently at now. I finally just decided to stop playing games with God and stop playing games with my life. Just living in sin, living in sexual immorality, doing drugs, drinking alcohol, and all things like that. And I tried to find love from the things that I did, from giving my body, you know, my boyfriends or whatever like that, and thinking that would be love to me, but that was not love. And I rededicated my life back to Christ in 2008. I just started to grow from there. It was 2011, and I'm still learning things. God is still breaking things off of me, and I'm still growing daily. I finally learned what love is. I finally learned how to just sit in God's presence and just bask in the love of Jesus and receive that love from him, and to know that he has been there for me and that he will never leave me. He isn't like any man that he would just come and take from you and not give back, because I've never had a man tell me that they loved me, but now I know Jesus loves me, and that's all I need, you know. And so I'm at a point right now in my life where my daughter's a teenager now. I am just very content in the place that the Lord has me in right now, because he is teaching me his love, he is teaching me his grace, he is teaching me his wisdom. I learn something new from him each and every day, and I'm totally head over heels in love with Jesus. And nothing and nobody can take that away from me. That's one thing that I am sure of, if nothing else in my life, that no one can take the love of Jesus away from me. And I just hope that if at any time anyone is feeling, or any woman is feeling like they aren't truly loved, or they don't know what love is, or they think they can find it in a man, or think they can find it in even in friends or in people, even in family, that it's not going to last unless you truly know Jesus Christ and his love for you and him dying for you And I can remember Song of Solomon, and he says, you know, he brought me through his banquet house, and his banner over me was love. I am my beloved's, and his desire is towards me. Like, who would talk like that to you? Jesus' desire is toward you. He totally wants to know you. He does know you, but he wants you to know him, and he wants you both to just commune with one another. And to just build just a magnificent relationship, and I recommend it for anyone. I recommend everybody get saved and just enjoy Jesus Christ, because he is coming soon.
Aware of these afflictions eclipsed by glory, and I realize just how beautiful you are and how great your affections are for me. And oh,